The Lomo Saltado.
She make it better than me.
It's kind of the classic by which all Peruvian food restaurants are measured by. It's like the bar.
That's a perfect Lomo Saltado.
I'm on my way to meet up with a husband and wife combo who used to throw legendary dinner parties. So they took the next step and opened La Royale as an homage to Chef JuanMa's Peruvian heritage.
There it is.
Voy a mirar en la cámara.
What are you making?
Lomo Saltado.
Lomo Saltado.
Yeah, a classic Chinese influence Peruvian food. Oyster sauce, soy sauce. So that's what they have, this special Chinese flavor.
Where'd you learn to make this?
I have some Chinese blood. That's my grandfather and his father.
This is your great-grandfather.
My great-grandfather, yeah. Every Sunday, he was the one who cooked. In those days, it was not easy to see a man cooking,
Yeah.
especially in Peru in the 70s.
The kitchen really is at the heart of what we do. You see this idea of having the kitchen at the center, and we're part of everything that happens. It's like a performance. This is a stage. This is the audience, and we all kind of every night put on a performance together.
So I hear you guys used to throw these great dinner parties at home, and that's how this all started.
We would do these about once a month. It seemed like a perfect opportunity to kind of do something fun, bring people together. People started to know more and more about it, friends and friends of friends. So it was kind of a circle that kept expanding. People started mentioning opening a restaurant. I'm an architect, but I thought at one point, I wonder what it would take. How do you make a public space feel like home was my challenge as an architect. La Royale is half a block from where it all started, and it really felt like an extension of our home. And so this is where we are today. What's funny about the configuration, at home, of course, we had one long table and everybody sat together. Here, the tables are so closely spaced, it becomes like one long party table. We remember seeing people passing along forks and knives.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is amazing, what are you eating? They would taste from each other's plates, strangers.
It's incredible how you built this whole space, and as we walk through it, I feel like we're back to where we started with the parties that you used to have at your house.
There you go.
Ingredients play a very special role in the food that's cooked here.
Even in the cocktails.
Even in the cocktails.
Yeah, especially because there's a lot of ingredients that bring out color. For example, the margarita, what we do is we macerate the mezcal with purple corn, which is a traditional ingredient in Peruvian food. We macerated the mezcal directly, and so it gives it a deeper, richer flavor. All of those combinations together make our purple corn margarita mezcal.
I mean, this is like, it's almost like punch. I could take a straw and just sip the whole thing. I could taste the smokiness from the mezcal, and it goes very good with the sweetness of the drink. And also this, like, on the end, this is great. I swear I feel like I could down the whole drink.
That is one of my favorites.
I do see a few other color pops, and the way we run our company, my partner and I, we love to have pop color.
So not only does a color come through in the bottles, which have a natural kind of aura of their own, we also work with plants. So there's clippings from our pothos, the plant that's creeping through the chandelier. We have trimmings in each table growing, so you see the roots kind of curling around and the passage of time. This plant, before we opened, we cast a light on it and drew out the shadow. It's the shadow of what the plant was before we opened, in a way that will never be cast again, because the plant will change and the light will change. So something that is ephemeral, how it can be captured for a moment, and then will always be a reference point to how things grow and change and evolve over time.
Wow, that is so cool. I've noticed this theme of the past meeting the present. The shadow from when you first opened mixing with the shadow of today, and then this ancient ingredient, this purple corn, mixing it into a drink for the year 2022. It's done so poetically.
We always have to remember where we started, our roots.
Salud. Ooh.
This one, leche de tigre.
It was not a dish originally, it's what It was the remain of the plate of ceviche. When you finish the ceviche, you always find the juice on the bottom.
I want to drink this. The Lomo Saltado.
She make it better than me.
It's kind of the classic by which all Peruvian food restaurants are measured by. It's like the bar.
That's a perfect Lomo Saltado.
Tamalito morado kind of in a way synthesizes what we're about. Our entire staff is from El Salvador. Peru to Salvador to Guatemala. Everything is encompassed here because what JuanMa did is he created a purple corn tamal. And the inside, we have one of our most classic stews, which is the shredded creamy chicken dish. I think it's a beautiful story of the power of kind of coming together in so many ways.
That's the best bite I've had.
Yeah, it's good.
That's delicious. Wow. I would love to eat that every day.
This is the brancino. It's a street food in the jungle of Peru.
Really?
Yeah, ladies in the street involved in plantain leaves and put it in the grill.
I didn't think when I was waking up this morning that I would be having street food from the jungles. Where'd you learn how to make all this stuff?
I was lucky because I was the only one who had to go to school in the afternoon. So I spent the whole morning with my mom. So going to the market, cooking to try to feed all these people with not too much money. My mom is the most happy because she receives royalties every month. She's very proud also. So what that means in terms of what it means for my family, it means how can I repeat not only the flavors of my childhood, I want to repeat also the atmosphere, the sensation of being in a place that you can share only with good friends.
I think you guys did an incredible job, and you guys and your family also should be very proud.
Thank you.
Yeah.